We're glad to have you join us on our grassroots development program on Lagos Television, Ibile Update. Here on the program, we keep you up to date with activities across the 57 local council areas in the state. I am Joy Olu on Ibile Update today. In a step towards digital inclusion and youth empowerment, Ikosi-Isheri Local Council Development Area has launched a free computer training aimed at equipping youth with ICT skills. The initiative reflects the council's commitment to capacity building, self-reliance, and preparing the community for a tech-driven future. Toyosi Ajayi's report is presented from our studio.
What began as a small initiative in Ikosi-Isheri LCDA is fast evolving into a consistent pipeline for digital inclusion and skills development. Now in its third edition, the free ICT empowerment program of Ikosi-Isheri LCDA has empowered another batch of residents, mostly youths, with digital skills needed to thrive in today's technology-driven world.
This is why this program is very dear to my heart. It is not just an ICT training. It is a deliberate strategy to make Ikosi-Isheri LCDA a hub of digital talent. With this third edition alone, we are raising people who will not just look for jobs, but will create them.
Over the past few weeks, participants received training in key areas, including basic computer operations, graphic design, web design, and digital marketing.
Normally this would have cost me so much, but the chairman makes it very easy for us by providing, the laptops, the data we use and everything. It was so seamless, and the projects were designed in a way that even if you don't have a laptop, if you don't have access to internet and all that, you can still take the training, so it was pretty good.
I'm a teacher by profession, teaching in the private arts. I'll be replicating everything I've learned in creating a website, creating a app, creating Google Form. I'll be replicating it to them so that they too will be able to know it at the tender age.
Mayoress of Ikosi-Isheri, she's a woman that has a heart where her community is. And if you don't stay in Ikosi-Isheri, you're missing a lot, to be honest, because she has done a lot, she's doing a lot, and I trust her to do more.
Aside from the fact that people go into agriculture, people go into maybe transportation, go into other sectors, technology, information and technology is a key sector that we all need to look into, we all need to embrace. And having a local government chairman looking in this direction is a plus.
Since its launch, the initiative has empowered over 100 residents, giving them the tools to thrive in today's digital world.
Those ones that have been certificated, we are giving them an employment straight away from our organization, and we are presenting some amount of token for them to become an entrepreneur to start their own business.
As this new set of guardians step out, the council says our goal is even to do more in future editions.
Friends, families, political associates and top government functionaries gathered at the Lagos House Ikeja for the swearing-in ceremony of chairman and vice chairman of local government and council development areas in Lagos State. Presenting the elected officials of the third tier of government, Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, Bolaji Roberts, thanked the governor for putting in place modalities to ensure a successful local government election and the president for laying the foundation of an enduring democracy. All 57 vice chairmen of the local government and council development areas took their oaths of office, followed by the chairman under the supervision of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Congratulating the chairman for this landmark achievement, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says Lagos is counting on them to bring development to every nook and cranny, noting that leadership is a deeper call to service, stewardship and selfless service to the people, which must not be betrayed. The governor says there's no excuse, reiterating the autonomous nature of local government and council areas in Lagos State.
You are now custodian of a great trust. The people have placed in your hand not just votes, but their dreams. Their expectations are clear. They want better roads. They want safer streets. They want functional healthcare facility. They want thriving primary schools. They want modern, affordable markets. They want environmental sanitation that is impeccable. They want youth engagement. They want inclusive governance. They want community security. More importantly, you've also been given administrative autonomy. And so you have no excuse, no finger pointing. The buck now stops with you. Use this autonomy wisely. Guard it with transparency. Let your tenure reflect not political entitlements, but public responsibility.
In what looks like a no-holds-barred conversation, Governor Sanwo-Olu admonished them to be visible, accessible, humble, and taking responsibilities at all times. For now, the governor tasked the council chairs to gather enough and real expectations of the people for 60 days before they venture into making appointments.
Never forget that you are in the office, you are not rulers, you are stewards. Be visible, be accessible. Not now, my chair. No, you have to be my chair for the people that you have said that you are coming to serve. Be humble. If something goes wrong, take responsibility and fix it. Hit the ground with an understanding of what people truly, really want. Make sure that you gather enough information, about the expectations, real expectations of your people. We'll give you 30 to 60 days before the issue of supervisors or SLG will come about. But you are allowed, just for you to settle it, to appoint a chief of staff.
The local government and council development chairmen and their deputies have the next 4 years to take governance to the next level in Lagos State.
It was a moment laced with emotions and gratitude in Ibeju-Lekki local government as the 9th Legislative Council took a bow after 4 impactful years in office. At a special valedictory session, stakeholders gathered to honor the team whose dedication to service, lawmaking and grassroots development left an indelible mark on local governance. Omolara Oyewale's report is presented from our studio. A chapter closes, but the story lives on. It is a day of reflection, recognition and remembrance as the 9th Legislative Council of Ibeju-Lekki local government takes a final bow after 4 remarkable years of service, sacrifice and people-centered progress.
And we are performing our role as a legislator, and then people are seeing it. That's why you are seeing different things. You can see the numbers of bylaws that are passed, and it's very rare to see a council in Lagos State that passed the numbers of bylaws Ibeju-Lekki have passed so far.
Before, there are a lot of things happening which is not supposed to be, and currently we can see differences due to the fact that the bylaw was passed on some attitude of our pupils, and which they are what they are taking.
From pushing motions that echoed the people's voice to passing bills that shaped the future, they didn't just warm the seats, they walked the talk. They listened, they acted and delivered. In an emotional address, Council Chairman Honorable Sheson Lowa paid glowing tribute, noting that their absence will be deeply felt as their efforts have set a new standard for grassroots governance.
This session has marked not just the culmination of our legislative efforts, but also a celebration of the collective commitment of each member of this esteemed Legislative Council. Over the past 4 years, we have embarked on a journey filled with challenges and triumphs. Together, we have navigated through critical issues facing our local governments, striving to uphold the values of democracy and public service. We have debated passionately. We've crafted policies and pushed for legislation that reflect the needs and aspirations of our citizens. All these were made possible because of your commitment and dedication.
The leader of the House applauded the dedication, resilience and unity that defined their legislative journey, a team that rose above differences for the greater good.
I would like to commend my colleagues, my brother, also my leader in the House, Honorable Shefiu Afis Ajiwole, the councillor representing the good people of Ward E, that is the giant ward in Ibeju-Lekki local government. You will see that we present our award to him today. He's a vibrant and very active in the House. He knows what he's doing and is here to represent his people that voted him to the council. So he's doing his work perfectly. That is why he's merit for the award that we gave him today. And secondly, Honorable Alumbara Kolamilekon Igara is the former leader of the council also, but his activities at the house also merit him to receive award from the 9th Legislative Council of Ibeju-Lekki local government.
Stakeholders at the service poured in words of praise commending the councillors not just for representing their words, but for amplifying the voices of their people and proving that true democracy is built from the ground up.
I would like to give them a kudos and charge the incoming legislators to do more. Most especially, I will thank accolade to my representative from Wasitu for his representation.
And so the curtain falls, but the echoes of their impact will ring on in every community they touched. As the baton passes to the incoming councillors, the people of Ibeju-Lekki look ahead with renewed hope and high expectations. The 9th Legislative Council may be signing out, but their legacy remains firmly etched in the history of the land they served. We have come to the end of today's package on Ibile Update. If you'd like to reach out to us, please send an SMS or WhatsApp message to the number on your screen. Ibile Update runs every day of the week at 8:20 in the morning, 12:15 in the afternoon, and a repeat broadcast at 11 p.m. You can also watch Ibile Update on YouTube. I am Joy Olu. Many thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah.